there everyone. Today we will look for sequence and timeline. So here's I have imported some of my free royal videos from pixel.com. You can also go and download, they are totally free. So let's get started. Over here you can see that my timeline says no sequence. What are the sequence? Sequence are basically the ordering of the videos or the clips in which they are put over here in the timeline in a manner so they come after each other, behind each other. So whether it's an image, whether it's a video, it's a clip, or whatever it is, the transitions are the interlinks between the image and the video. So from here there are two options, or there are several options for a new sequence. Here you can see that my timeline says no sequence. So what I prefer is that I just drag and drop my videos from this working project window from here to the timeline. Just drag and drop, so it will automatically it will create a sequence. But you can also just right click over here and go to new items, and here you can see the first option is sequence, or you can go over this new item and you can also go from it. There's a bunch of options from here for creating a sequence. These are basically available presets. These are basically the professional cameras. These are the cameras ARRI is basically used in professional drama or short movies, or the seasons we saw on Netflix and other streaming platforms. And here are the some which Canon offer. So these are all professional. Even you cannot remember the settings for all of them, so you have to dig into it and you have to check all their settings from here, from journal to the audio standards and different sequence over here. All you can do is that go to settings and in the editing mode select custom. In the timeline leave it to 25 frames per second, which is the default, and the frame size. This frame size is basically, you can check from your import project file over here. They can show you the information. This I already mentioned in my last video. So what I'll do is, for example, if I know the dimension or the frame size of a video, so I can manually input over here 1080 it's full HD, and select square pixel 1.0 means it's a square pixels. If it's any other number, it's triangle pixels. For the field, leave it to no field progressive scan, because these are the one which are used in interval broadcasting. So just leave it over here. 25 frames per second is a time code, just leave it over here. And 25 frames, these are the sequence, or you can go for the shortest one for 10 frames also. I just want to rectify myself. Audio, you can leave it 48 Hertz if you know the audio sample rate of your existing video over here in the project window, so you can go for it. Or either you can select several options for here, so just leave it on default 48,000 Hertz, and just name it like I'll name it, my video is for lemons, the one, so I would name it as a lemon, or lemon SEQ, stand for sequence. Click OK. Okay, so now there is a sequence. It's already created. These are basically the timeline, and these are the just like the layers in Photoshop. You can hide and you can show them whatever. So here's a sequence, the blank screen. So what I can do is, you can check, you can differentiate between the sequence and your videos. If I click on thumbnail, you can see over here that this is my video which is giving a preview, right? And this is my second video which I import, and this is a sequence. Now there is no video, so it will be blank. If I import a video to the timeline, it will show some preview over here. But be it on the title, because this is resource hungry. The whole software Adobe Premiere is a resource hungry, so just minimize your previews or minimize your thumbnails. So even it can work smoothly. So let me import one of my video over here on my V1. Right, here you go, mismatching. This is what very useful in Premiere. This clip does not match the sequence setting. Change sequence match to the clip settings. Leave this on always check, because in the future you may face these type of messages or warning messages. What it means is that my timeline over here, I select 25 frames per second. Over here you can see the actual video on which this this video was shot on the device. It support 23.976. So if I import this video, there may be a chance of audio unsync. So the video comes first and the audio comes last. You have observed this in online videos sometimes. So what I'm going to do is that if I click on keep on exciting settings, the audio can be mismatched from the video. So if I click change on sequence settings, so what it will do is these exciting sequence will be convert to 23.976 frame per second. So matching my existing video, whatever I import first. So I'll go for change my sequence, right? So now this sequence is just as same as 23.976. You can see all the settings over here. You can check what the frame rate is. Here you can see the audio level also, if I'm not wrong. Video, this 1.0 stand for square pixel. Here you can see 48,000 Hertz. So I select the audio as same as the video, but my frames were mismatched. But I will undo this, and I will undo the sequence also. So no timeline, no sequence. What I prefer is just dragging it over here to save you in future trouble. Just drag it over to the empty pane over here, and it will create the sequence. But the name of the sequence you can change. Here you can see pixel video. This will be the name of your first video clip or whatever it is over here. If you import an image first, the image name will be your sequence name. So you can change it over here. You can click over here and you can say my sequence 01. So ultimately the sequence will be the name of the sequence will be changed. Secondly, the zooming of the timeline. You can zoom the timeline by holding Alt, and you can zoom and zoom out. It can save you time or whatever you want. You can see over here, right? Or you can click plus sign on your keyboard and shift. You can see here a equal sign to get the preview, but I rather go for the non-preview one, like the default one, even for the audio also, to save the thumbnail over here. Right, here you can see the starting on the timeline on the video. Here there are small triangles. This denote the starting point and the ending point of the video, right? This clip is starting and ending as a whole, so there is no insertion or there is no clip out. Everything, the whole video is important. For example, if I open this in my source video, the second video, and let me get a chunk of it. I for mark in, O for mark out, oh sorry, me control, I will right here for mark out. So if I insert this clip over here, you can see look, it doesn't have any triangle at the starting and in the end. This shows that this is a part of that clip, but this clip still have the whole video. What you can do is, if you clip out like over here you can see it increased, or you can even clip out. It have space over here, so you can see it increase, right? The clip increase. But if the clip is over here, it need room. For example, if I import this clip at the beginning, like this, let me get back to it, just a second. Delete this one, move this aside. Yes, if there's a space, let me get this track over here, only the video, and if I try to it will not show because there is no space over here. All I need to do is I have to move it around, and then I have to mark in for this clip to get it over here. Please, you can increase. Here you can see it now. It's end over here. This small triangle, it shows that the video is at end, but it's not starting from the beginning. Right now on over here you can see that on the timeline there is a flyover button. If I click on flyover button, you can see that there are various options. The one which people normally use, I don't use, but because my system is a resource hungry and I rather stay out of it, is the video head and tail thumbnail. If I click on this one and I zoom in, you can see the video starting, and if you zoom in, you can see the video starting and ending, the ending of the video. This is the starting thumbnail and the ending thumbnail. Some people find it easy, but I find it a little bit means not so much useful. Or you can go for continue video thumbnail. What it will do, it will select each, it will show you each frame by frame or the thumbnail, so it's easy for some of the users, some of the editors, to differentiate that on which frame I am working. Like over here you can see that it's going, the head is going from each frame to other frame, okay? But I rather stay on video head thumbnail, and that's fine for me, and not even so much zoom. That's it. So this is what some, here you can see that you can show, you can lock the video, you can show the video over here. Same like you can lock the videos, right? If you have to import many clips over here and by some chance your mouse get distracted, or accidentally you drag some video out of the loop, so just keep this lock whatever if you don't want to work anymore on that particular clip. Over here you can see that there is an option, this magnet. Just keep this button pressed. This magnet is basically, if you uncheck it, if I import a video, you can see that it can overlap, and many people right, yes, make this mistake. For example, if the player head comes the end of this video, there's a blank screen and they never notice in their rendered video, and then the other clip start. So be it on like already clicked, and try to snap it in so you don't miss the blank screen, or you can even put the transition between that, which we will cover later in our later videos. Right, on this settings there are some settings which you need to click. Show video thumbnail, you can keep it check for your own ease, and some of the settings, some of the options which are already checked, just let it be. So here was the sequence and the timeline small option, small short videos to cover. If I miss something, just let me know. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'll keep improving, because I am on my learning phase also. So just let me know what I have missed, and if you find anything else missing in any of my videos, let me know. Thank you very much, and bye bye.